Quick save so we don't mess things up here. Quick look at the journal to tell me how I set the alarm off again. Grape, orange, cool.
Get Connie over here to fix it!
Hey Nancy, need something?
Someone set the alarm off again.
Someone set off the alarm on the soda machine again.
Watch the fort while I'm gone.
Will do. Yoink. Okay, time to rummage. Senior final papers. Hal Tanaka. There he is.
This looks exactly like the one in Jake's locker.
Yep. So the Scholarship Foundation. Is there anyone else in here? Nope. Okay. There was something else I was supposed to find in here. There was a note about the doctor's lies we found. A trophy was not the only prize, but also money of a greater size. For some reason I'm missing one now. Gray Enterprises post third loss. Jeez. CLH2. That's the last one. So now I just have to figure out where to start with the chemical symbols. The matchbook will tell you where to start. Does this help me? Just tell me who's here and who's not. I can like print things. Ooh. Okay. Username Eloise True. Oh wise one. Oops. Ooh, tab works. Cool. Oh, wise elder. Come on, keys. Thank you. Perfect. Alright. Mail. We need a replacement for Jake Rogers for bulletin board duty. Please send me a list of your candidates you recommend for this duty. Jeez, did the murder just happened? Jake took it. Gather donations for soft book sale. Update meeting information for sale book club. Take down student art exhibit on Friday. Have library computers network with school. Clear stairwell near cafeteria. Check lock on video lab door. Check ADA equipment for doors. Call Dylan HVAC for boiler service. Change password to boiler room door. Athletic supply room, cafeteria kitchen, maintenance room. Note. Nurse's office. I'm gonna take a picture of this too, just in case. Security report. Tio Tanana. Left in boiler room, left note with maintenance, patrol outside input, dumpsters by cafeteria. This needs to be addressed. Oh. Peter Mason was an exchange student and was trying to retrieve his notebook. I left him and escorted him to his locker and escorted him out of the building. He could have been to Jake's locker. Approximately 8:30 p.m. I overheard two individuals arguing outside Gacy Gym. When I approached them, two males were numbered of the retreat. The first male was approximately 5 foot 5 inches, 120 pounds, red hair, 15 to 18 years old. He wore a green windbreaker and jeans. The second male was 15 to 18 years old and wore a football jersey with numbers 8 or 0 on it. I wonder who that could be. Oh, who could this be?
Hello?
You better stop your nosing, or it'll get bent way out of shape.
Whoa, the repair guy? Can I call him back? Be really funny. I can't.
Dylan, heating, ventilation, air conditioning, and cooling. How may I help you?
Hi, this is Nancy Drew.
You just called me a
called me and threatened me?
No, I didn't. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yes, you did. I saw your caller ID number.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. I'm sorry, miss, if you're having trouble with your air conditioning. We'll send a technician to find a permanent solution.
Ugh.
I'm not talking about air conditioning. I'm talking about you threatening me.
So am I.
I didn't threaten you.
Look, I'm not going to play this game with you.
And then hangs up. Right. I could unlock this right now, but what I really should do is let Detective Beach know that I was just threatened by the AC repairman.
Hi, Nancy.
I think you should know that I got a threatening phone call from
that
someone
what I just
named
said?
Mitch Dillon. Phone...
Interesting. Mitch is a suspect we're looking into, and he probably caught wind that you're snooping around. But I wouldn't pay him much attention.
What do you mean?
If he does anything
literally
else,
just called
let
me.
know,
He had
and we'll
my
take
phone
care of
number,
him.
which not many people do, and then just threatened me.
How is he involved?
You don't need to know at this time. Just concentrate on the students
He
and finding Jake's
threatened
journal.
me.
We have Mitch covered.
See you around.
See, Nancy, this is why you don't trust the cops, and you should handle
Goodbye,
everything on
Nancy.
your own. What did we say the password for this was? I don't remember, but I did take a picture. Something very easy. Maintenance room. Note. Alright. So, I took a picture of that page. My phone, an N, looks like a 7. I don't have that option. Oh, there it is. Duh. No, it looks like a 7. O is here. T looks like a Tetris piece. And E is 2 dots. Thought they were higher up, and maybe not. There we go. And let's do a quick save again. Very ominous thumbnail. And there we go. Alright, so we got the security elevator. Alright. So that's the toolbox you left behind. Can I see that? Established 1967 Paseo. Yeah, I know. Uh-oh. Caution. The cause of the high temperature condition must be investigated by qualified personnel and corrected action taken before placing the boiler in operate. Okay, so we're going to take a picture of this using my real phone, because this will most likely be time sensitive when this boiler inevitably tries to kill me. Oh, there we go. There's a toolbox. Pair of gloves. Nice. Anything else of interest in here? No, not a murder instrument. We actually don't even know how Jake was murdered yet. Let's, not mess with this. So what do I need the gloves for? Wait, what did I need the gloves for? That was a great use of my time.
Hey, Nancy. Need
Time to
something?
do another round of questions.
I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
How I know you cheated.
You plagiarized your senior essay on etiquette, and Jake knew about it.
Yes, Nancy. I'm very ashamed. My family will be extremely unhappy about this terrible mistake I have made. Somehow, Jake found out I copied that old essay. Then he blackmailed me into doing his homework for him.
Oh.
Why did you copy the essay?
Because he needed
I
a
had
scholarship.
no other choice. My family won't let me stay in the United States unless I get a scholarship next year. I had to take extra courses to earn the scholarship. Before I realized what I had done, I was buried in work. I copied the essay because I was desperate.
What happened when Jake found out?
Jake demanded I do all his homework for the rest of the semester, or he would tell my family everything.
Tell your family.
What
How
else
would
could
you
I
contact
do?
information?
My family was depending on me to succeed.
They live in Japan.
Were you
How would you know their
desperate enough
address?
to kill him?
I was not happy about the situation, but I would never kill anyone. I value human life. Please don't tell anyone about this. I beg you. You will gain nothing if you do, and it would destroy my family if they knew what really happened. I regret what I have done. Please let me have this chance to become a doctor. I promise to make up for this mistake, even if it takes the rest of my life.
Jesus,
if you didn't
dude.
kill Jake, do you have any idea who did?
When I delivered Jake's homework to him the other day, he mentioned being late for a meeting with Daryl Gray. It was very strange.
Oh,
I didn't know they were friends.
thanks for letting me know how.
See you later.
Goodbye, Nancy.
Have a quick conversation with Hulk. Even though I don't think he's going to help me a whole lot.
I'm not into pushy girls. Do me a favor and bother someone else.
Goodbye.
Later.
Alright, so let's have a chat with Daryl. What were you two talking about?
Hey, gorgeous. Glad you stopped by.
Once again, Daryl.
Daryl, I appreciate the compliment, but I'm seeing someone else.
Hey, I'm just saying what I'm seeing.
This is the second
So,
time that
what's
you've
been
said what
going
you've
on?
seen, though, so let's chill.
Well, your uncle isn't here if that's who you're looking for.
Perfect, I can look over
I'm
his
sorry
stuff.
for saying this, but he's kind of a Mr. Cranky Pants.
How
See
so?
if I can get some actual
He's
information on
on
this
edge
case for
from
once.
drinking all of our coffee, and last week he seriously freaked out on me.
What happened?
I don't know. He lost something in the diner and accused us of stealing it. He went kind of psycho.
Yeah, let's just go all these.
Is your dad the owner of Gray Enterprises? Is your dad the...
Yep, that's him. I have an internship
Can I
in
go
the
in here?
computer department at the plant. It's mega boring, but it'll look good on my college application.
Didn't I hear that Gray
Nancy
Enterprises
has-
went bankrupt?
Just amazing
So what
tact.
if it did? My dad is working really hard to get the company back on track, and it doesn't help to have vultures like you gloating over.
I'm
poor
sorry,
kid.
Daryl. I didn't mean to gloat.
That's okay. I'm just a little touchy about it.
Justified.
What else can I do for you?
Alright, someone said you soaping up the windows in the teacher's lounge?
Someone said you were caught soaping up the windows
I
on the
don't remember
teacher's
who said that.
lounge.
Yeah, I totally got busted. It was a senior prank.
Oh, it was
I
in
had
the
to spend
report,
2
so.
days in detention.
Wasn't that the night Jake was murdered?
Yeah,
So they were all at the
guess
school.
it was. Never really thought about that.
Hal Tanaka told me Jake said he had a meeting with you once. But I thought you said you hardly knew him.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he had to talk to me about work.
Bye.
Okay,
Oh, before I forget, someone left this note for you.
sweet.
It was on the counter when I got back from break.
Nancy Dr. U. Oh, that's mean. Dylan HVAC. I have the solution to your mystery. Meets me in the basement of the maintenance room at the high school.
Bye, Nancy.
Now, before we go, did he leave any of his things here? No, he didn't. Ned's mustard? Oh, I'm gonna call Ned and tell him about this. No, you know what? I'm a busy girl. Just take a quick photo. Okay. Alright, let's get serious. Let's go have a man try to blow me up in the boiler room. See if I remember my braille. Oh, I don't have to. I'll do that, but if I want to open the safe, I have to do it several times. Gotcha. That boiler's gonna... Yeah. Oh, God. How am I supposed to know? Well, this isn't good. I mean, he's not here, obviously, right? Is it 1960? Wait, the matchbook. The Maxine's Diner. Good. I can unlock the box. I think I'm in the end game now.
It's too hot to reach.
Is this a number? Good, it's 1967. The year the school opened. Good, okay. I need gloves. And I have to get these into the appropriate levels. So no more. More. Yep, it's a good thing I looked at that sign over there. And then... I exploded. The good news, you get an awesome tan on your trip to Florida. The bad news, that is, if you consider third-degree burns a tan, I would be dead. You have made a fatal error. No. So let's maybe turn this off first and then get the evidence after. Probably a good idea. Alright, 1967. Nope. Wrong direction. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm going to explode again. Okay. And let's get the gloves out. Start from... I can't move that one. What's happening here? Oh, jeez. I have to move them, and okay, that's on me. To be sure, the explosion came running. After he saw you were okay, he helped you to your feet to fire you. After I was okay, once again, Nancy would be dead. Okay. Wow, I'm holding the emergency instructions in my hand on my phone, and yet I'm still... Okay, let's go. Going the long way, probably not for the best. 1967 gloves. It was 1 down to 2 or 3 down. What? Okay. There. Bring it back up. Get back to its original position. Nope, that was it. Okay. Whew. Big sigh of relief. You almost blew a school up, dude. Let's put these gloves away. Alright, matchbook. Let's finish this. Oh, shoot. How do I get out? Can I take this ladder down? No. Oh, I have to... Can't make a phone call! Okay. Didn't tell anyone I'd be down here. Survived an explosion. Check. Okay. I can't move these anymore, so it's not that. Oh. The tape. Let's get out of here, Nancy. Do I watch the tape first, or do I check the box? This, again, feels very endgame. Let's save first. I have to turn it on first. Yep. Alright. Drug station, Hectanol, 20 milligrams, not for resale. Oh, so that's the evidence that I need to know that Hulk was the one that stole it. How'd you get that camera in there first? I'm sorry, Jake, is this just your locker? This is the blackmail tape. Alright, to the tape back. So that's the evidence to suggest that he had. I mean, I get it, I do, but also I've known that for a while now. Alright, to the library.
I'd like to spend my vacation at the library!
Do I want to rub it in Connie's face that...
Hey, Nancy. Need something?
I know you're the unknown winner of that judo competition.
Nancy, this is
Jake
how you get
Rogers
stuck
had it all on
in
videotape.
boiler rooms before they
Yes,
explode.
Nancy. I'm the mysterious winner of the men's tournament. It wasn't easy for me, and I'm proud of what I did.
Did you kill Jake to stop him from blackmailing you?
No.
Are you crazy?
Makes
Of course
least amount of
not.
sense.
I didn't kill Jake.
Did we know he was pushed down the stairs? Jake was going to expose you, maybe even make you lose your black belt, and he forced you to break your date with Daryl. Life would be so much easier without him out of the way. Yeah.
Jake was threatening to expose you, maybe even make you lose your black belt, and he forced you to break your date with Daryl. Life would have been so easy with him out of the way. Would have been...
I didn't kill Jake.
There'd be no reason for her to do it. I'm far away from my computer. There should be no reason for her to do that.
I'll talk to you later.
Bye, Nancy.
Nancy's gonna leave, and everyone's gonna be like, "Hey, why did you antagonize me? I know you were solving a crime, but it felt like you were out to
it's
get
you,
me
Nancy.
specifically."
I'm really embarrassed to see you again.
Because I found out you were cheating.
See ya.
Farewell, Nancy.
Alright, I am gonna pass by the library, but let's just antagonize Hulk a little bit more. Hey,
I'm
Hulk.
not into pushy girls. Do me a favor and bother someone else.
Taking drugs, huh?
Jake knew you broke into the drug station. He was blackmailing you, wasn't he?
Yeah. He found out I stole the
Oh, you're just
steroids
admitting it,
and
huh?
threatened to turn me over to the cops. It would have meant the end of my football career if I didn't cooperate.
I know why he stole it, so what did he want for you in
What did he
return?
want from you?
You name it. Chauffeur, errand boy, bodyguard. He loved ordering me around like I was his slave.
Did you kill it? Oh wait, errand boy?
Errand boy?
The last thing Jake had me do was deliver a note to Daryl Gray.
Here we go.
It was in a sealed envelope, so I couldn't read it. My bet is Jake was blackmailing Daryl.
Did you kill Jake?
But on what? That's the
I'm
question.
not a killer, Nancy. I didn't do it.
Goodbye.
See ya.
So the people that could have locked me in that boiler room are really only Dylan and... Well, I guess any of the kids could have done it too. Except for Daryl all the time. But you know who wasn't at the diner? Uncle Steve. Did Daryl do it? Okay, I have all 18 now. So God, that I made that the background. So, yeah, let's go through the list. Observations. Anything in phone numbers? No. Observations. AG is equal to D1. Oh, I'm throwing pens around. And that is U4, and I'm assuming it's going by, oh wait, is it 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. No, it's not by the number, it's the row. Because there's 18 of them. Wow, I'm really upset this didn't work. So confident too. L3. Okay, I already know this is not going to work. Let's cheat. Sorry to be giving in so easily, but helium, carbon, sodium. So yeah, it's listed out in order of how you're supposed to do it. So that's a shame. I did 18. I really thought it was going to be the other way around. So let's cheat. Okay. So let's do this. Let's see what you were hiding, Jake. So the first symbol is Saturn, I don't know. Just right here. Let me go up 2, right 1, left 3. 1, 2, 3. Down 2. Right 1. Down 1. Up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left 2. Down 3. Right 4. Shoot! Oh wait, I can count. Right 4. Down 1. Left 3. Up 2. Right 3. Up 2. Left 1. Down 2. Left 3. Gotcha. Oh, a different tape. Oh. Alright. Time to go home. Ah, cracked a case after a long day. Before we do that, though...
So, how'd your date go with the mysterious note-leaving guy?
Let's just say he almost took my breath away.
Good, so I'm still in the running for you.
Daryl, I'm not interested.
Daryl, I'm not interested.
Okay, I get the picture.
Hulk Sanchez said he saw
I
you
want your
delivering an
motivation before I check
envelope
this
to
tape.
Jake.
Okay, so I gave him an envelope. Big deal. It was about a school project I'm working on. Hey, what is it with all these questions? I'm really starting to wonder
And I'm really starting
who
to think
you are
if you
exactly,
do the murder,
Nancy Drew.
Daryl.
I'm out of here. If Maxine drops by, make up a good excuse about why I had to leave. See you around, Nancy.
Nancy, you look terrible. What happened to you? Are you okay?
It was nothing.
It was nothing. Let's just say I ran into an old flame.
Well, suit yourself. How are things otherwise?
Daryl mentioned that you had lost something last week?
Yes. I lost my wallet.
That sounds
A
suspicious.
lot of my undercover contact information is in the wallet, including yours. You can imagine what would happen if that information fell into the wrong hand.
Did you ever find it?
It was in my hotel room all along. I think I was drinking too much coffee. It's starting to affect my mind.
Yeah, it happens to the worst of us.
I found the videotape Jake made. It shows some students that Jake was blackmailing.
Was one of the students Daryl Gray?
No.
Surprisingly.
That's surprising. My intuition says that Blondie Burger Boy is involved in this somehow. Good lead.
Oh,
but
the
we
journal.
really need to find that journal of Jake's.
I think a student may
Unless
have
it was a
killed
video
Jake
diary.
because he was blackmailing him. Or her.
You're getting great leads, but think and may have are not good enough.
Okay, and what have
we
you
need
been
to
doing,
find
Detective
hard
Beach?
evidence, like Jake's journal.
Bye, Uncle Steve.
Goodbye, Nancy.
All right. Do. Here we go.
This is the story of a student council president
It
gone
is.
terribly bad. Let's take a look at what kind of homework he's bringing home from Daddy's top secret military industrial aerospace factory. But what does
Oh my
Daryl
gosh.
do with this stuff? He's too stupid to really know what it all means. But he's not too stupid to know how much these industrial secrets are worth.
Dylan
You
HVAC?
see, Daryl's selling out to our local air conditioning guy, Mitch Dillon. Not sure what a guy specializing in
And that's why
HVAC
he
does with
tried.
satellite schematics, telemetry encodings, and signature intelligence.
There's the
But I'm
notes.
sure whatever it is, it's not exactly legal. But it's probably worth a lot of money to Mitch to keep it quiet. Breaking news, check it out. I found out who Mitch is selling Daryl's secrets to. This dude, can you imagine? This
What-wo?
dork is the ringleader of some kind of clearinghouse for military secrets. And Mr. Clueless just forgot his journal full of important notes like contact numbers, system passwords,
That's what he
project
lost.
code names, amounts paid, etc., etc. And some other stuff I don't understand, but I can tell that this guy will pay top dollar to get it back.
555
But just in
5253.
case, should anything happen to me, I'm putting the journal in a safe place. I taped it underneath one of the book carts at the school, but I
Good.
doubt he'll give me much trouble. Just a ton of cash. So if you find this video, come look me up. I'll probably be long gone from Paseo del Mar and tanning my bod on my very own private island, retired at 17.
Well, Jake, you retired pretty early, I'll tell you that.
Aunt Eloise?
Uh-oh. It's not Aunt Eloise.
Detective Beach.
We told them
I didn't
we were
expect
staying.
you.
I just thought I'd come by and see how you're doing. You seemed kind of in a hurry. Did you find the journal?
This animation looks very crisp and
Yes,
clear for
I
some reason
found your
compared to everything
journal.
else.
My what?
Jake's journal. I found Jake's journal.
No.
Nancy.
You said my journal. You said that you found my journal.
Oh,
Why don't we
damn,
step
he just
into
got a
the
gun,
living
huh?
room and have a nice chat about where my journal is, Oh, and why don't you give me your cell phone?
I was gonna call
I
Jake,
hate
though.
to be interrupted during our little tete-a-tete.
So this
That's okay,
Detective
no one calls
Beach
me,
and
except for
undercover
bitch.
assignment was just a ruse to get me to find your journal. You killed
Oh,
Jake,
so he's not even a
didn't you?
cop.
Yes, I did con you into this undercover charade, and you just ate it up. I mean, you had the lingo, the self-important attitude. You're a real Snoopy Susie, aren't
A
you?
Snoopy
but as far
Susie?
as murder goes, no. That was my former partner, Mitch Dillon.
Mitch
But
Dillon.
stop with
Mitch Connor.
this delaying tactic, Detective Nancy. Where's my journal?
It's in the entrance in the Grinch door. It's in the entrance behind the tapestry. It's behind the tapestry.
It's in the entrance behind the tapestry.
What's the combination?
What's the actual combination? Zonks. Oh god. It doesn't matter. Kappa Lambda Kappa Sigma. Sigma Phi Kappa Delta is the correct one, so don't do that. It's Zu Mu Mu Pi.
Zeta Mu Mu Pi.
Zeta.
That's not it, Nancy.
Sorry, I meant, it's Mu Phi, Pi Phi Zeta.
Mu Pi Phi Zeta.
You're trying my patience, Detective Drew. What's the combination?
It's Lambda Lambda Kappa Sigma.
Kappa Lambda Kappa Sigma.
And that's Detective Nancy Question Drew. And that's
Hey!
why you didn't want to mess
What
up the... Mm-hmm.
Get me out of here, Nancy Drew!
He still has a gun.
I'm sure the police will be happy to transfer you to another
Why
set
does
of
Aunt
bars.
Eloise have this in her
So long,
home?
Detective Beach, and hello, prisoner number 4321A. Dear Dad, case
Dearest
closed.
father.
Mitch Dillon and his boss, formerly known as Detective Beach, are on their way to prison. The police still don't know his real identity, but his trade in top-secret information has been stopped, thanks to Aunt Eloise's burglar-proof safe. Daryl has confessed to selling information about his father's military projects. Despite the damage this has caused Gray Enterprises, Daryl's father has
Oh,
forgiven
Gray
him.
Enterprises. Well, that's
Connie
good.
returned her trophy, but the judo club refused to take it and is opening their competitions
Good.
to women next
That's
year.
what they should know you by,
Hope
Connie.
agreed to pay for the damages to the pharmacy, and Hal has gotten his scholarships.
Because I didn't
And
say
I'm
anything.
headed to the beach, where the only cover I'm going to go under is a beach blanket. See you soon, Nancy.
Ugh. What is Hulk's football jersey number? 80. Alright, Pop Prankster. Crepe, Grape, Orange, Cool. For reaching the last level Barnacle Blast. I tried so hard. For your love of soft drinks, I didn't take anything. For sharing the Shiny Critters, Shoebox for playing every song. Rebuffing each MRS attempt by Daryl. Confidential. Answering the chance to credit, obviously. For reading every single book, yeah, I did. For stooping in every corner. For following up on every leave. J'accuse for confronting all those Wesley suspects. My god, this shows that I have played a little bit too long now. Oh, this is supposed to be a trailer for the next game, but I'm playing this kind of out of order.
places, everyone.
Roll tape.
Welcome to New York, Nancy. For the past month, my co-star Rick Arlen has been getting these awful death threats. Not only did he get letters, but somebody sent him a box of poisoned chocolates, a broken watch, and then there's that whole thing with the teleprompter.
Stand by, camera one.
Stand by music.
Take camera one.
I don't want to see you, Serena.
Look, we didn't hire you to play junior detective, so don't be sticking your nose where it doesn't belong, okay?
You believe someone from outside the studio could have done this?
That's impossible. This set has been closed down tight since that accident.
Hello?
Alright, and that's it, Scene Detective. So yeah, only a few hiccups and blunders in there. It doesn't seem like I got all those stars. Oh, all the stars must correspond to specific achievements, which I didn't get them all, but that's fine. Oh, I skipped the credits. That's a shame. I was going to do a talkover as I was doing it.
I'm Nancy Drew.
Nancy, no.
This is my center of operations, my desk.
Ruining
Go
my
ahead
lead
and
out.
walk around.
Nancy,
If you wanna
please.
know the
Nancy, okay. Overall, though, I always really enjoyed these games. I think that Nancy Drew was kind of this little, like, cross-section of interests I had in the early 2000s between mystery and point games, or point-and-click games, and I definitely want to play more of these. I don't know if I'll make it through every single one of them, but if people are interested, I can keep recording, keep streaming, and sharing this wonderful slice of early computer game history. Until next time, I'm David, and this has been Nancy Drew. I don't know why this school is so large if I don't quite have a whole lot to do with it. Don't forget, David, this game came out in 1998. You didn't have reading comprehension then.